morning. How are you?
I'm okay, I guess. It's been a rough day.
My name is Amanda Atwood, and I'm a social worker here at the Family Support Center. We help families that are in crisis with whatever situations they might be going through. Before we get started, I just want to tell you some of the policies we have within the agency and also talk about confidentiality. We hold confidentiality as highly important here at the agency. And whatever we talk about within these meetings will stay between you and I.
Okay.
Unless you threaten harm to yourself or someone else. And also the policies, we just ask that you be on time to the meetings, and if you have to cancel for some reason, we want you to let us know a day in advance.
Okay. So that means if I'm just not going to be able to make it, if something pops up, I need to go get my daughter from school or something, I just need to let you know.
Yes, as long as you let us know. We could fit in other clients if you can't be here, so that's why I asked you to do that. The initial purpose of this meeting is to restore yours and your daughter's relationship to the way that it was previously, maybe even when your wife was alive. I do ask that you just be open and honest with me. That'll help things run smoother, and just complete the task that we developed together.
Okay.
So I found that it's helpful if you tell me the story. I do have it, on file, but
Okay.
just that you tell me what is the circumstances and why you're here.
Okay. Well, let's see. There's a lot of problems with everything, but me and my daughter are starting to have some problems, and I've been noticing that she's acting out in school a lot. Her grades are starting to drop, and she's just not doing well in school, and she's starting to run around with different people. Her friends are changing, and I don't know if they're good friends or not, because they just don't seem to me like they're very good influences for her. They're older, and I don't know what they're doing. They may be in some illegal activity. I'm not sure. I get that feeling sometimes. And by her acting out, it's starting to cause problems with me and my new girlfriend, and we're starting to argue and have relationship problems. And my relationship with my daughter is just not the way it used to be, and she is just not who she used to be. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what to do.
So I hear you saying that your daughter is not who she used to be. She's changed, and that you and your girlfriend are arguing because of the things going on with your daughter. What do you and your girlfriend argue about?
I think it's just that so much frustration gets built up dealing with my daughter that we just kind of yell back and forth. It's nothing violent. We're not yelling at each other. I think it's just we have so much anger built up. We just let it all out at once. We're starting to overflow a little bit, but we really don't argue about any of our problems. I think it's mainly just over my daughter is what we argue about.
How does your daughter feel about you having a girlfriend?
I think that she doesn't like her. I mean, she misses her mom, and that may be one of the sources for her starting to act out and not be herself, is because she misses her mom. I don't think she likes my new girlfriend because my new girlfriend is younger than me, and she just can't seem to grasp the concept that she's moved in with me, and she's just not liking it, I don't think.
Is your daughter maybe jealous because your girlfriend has moved in and are you giving your daughter less attention?
Well, I didn't think I was, but that could be a factor. I mean, since I do have this new girlfriend and she moved in, and my daughter is 14, and I didn't think that she may need that much attention, but it may be that I am starting to focus more on my new girlfriend because we're trying to settle down and start a life together, and my daughter may be trying to interfere with that because she wants me to focus more on her instead of my new girlfriend, so yeah.
What do you think you could do to maybe put more focus on your daughter, even though you are trying to start a life with your girlfriend?
Well, maybe I could start taking her out to dinner, maybe out to lunch on the weekends or something. We could start having some father-daughter time, just some alone time, maybe take some trips and do some things that she would like to do. I don't know. She really likes to shop, so maybe we could take some shopping trips. I don't know. I mean,
Do you all ever get away for the holidays or on vacation or anything like that?
Well, we used to, for the holidays, go to my wife's parents' house, but they live out of state. And, of course, my wife has passed away. But since I got this new girlfriend, we really don't go see her parents much anymore. And we really don't have a good support system because all our family lives away from here. And she doesn't have any cousins that are close by or any family members that she can talk to, so.
You didn't mention your parents. What about them?
Well, my mother's dead, and my father lives in Virginia, and we just don't ever go see him because he's we never really got along when I was a kid and lived with him. I moved out at an early age. I think I was 17 when I moved out, and I joined the Army at that time, and I kind of lost contact with my father.
So I hear you saying that neither you or your daughter are really close with any of your extended family or even your immediate family. Is that correct?
Yes, we don't really have any good family members that we talk to on a regular basis.
So what do you think the reason is that your daughter is acting out and not doing well in school and all of those problems?
I think the main reason is that she is missing her mother really bad, even though it's been 2 years since she died. And I think that just has the biggest influence on her acting out because she doesn't know how to react to the situation. She's still young. She's only 14, of course, and she just really doesn't know how to act to the situation.
So are you saying that your daughter is just kind of reacting that way because she misses her mother and she's so young and she doesn't really know how to cope?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, do you think you're a good parent as far as, I know you've mentioned that you weren't spending enough time with her and everything, but what do you think could be done differently?
Well, like I said, I think that we could do some father-daughter time, which she likes to shop, so maybe we could take a shopping trip once a month or something to have some bonding time. But I think I'm a pretty good parent. We've never had any previous problems. She's always been such a good child. But all of a sudden, she just started to hang out with the wrong crowd, and she just is not the same girl she used to be. She used to be a straight A student. Now she's barely passing her classes. But I thought I was a good parent. I always helped her with her homework, and we always did things together. But now she doesn't even want to be around me. And
have you tried talking to her at all about how you feel?
I've tried to, but it just makes the situation worse. She just starts to yell and get frustrated because I'm even bringing up the situation because she doesn't see anything that's wrong with it. And I don't know. I've tried talking to her a couple times, but it just doesn't work.
Does she know that you're coming here to get services?
No, I haven't told her.
I would suggest that maybe you could, do you think she would come in with you sometime?
Well, she might. I could talk to her about it. I don't think that she would, but we may be able to get her to come. I think it would really help if we got her to come, because then she could see actually how big of an impact this is having on my life and our relationship, and then maybe her seeing this will help her to realize that we need to help restore our relationship.
Do you think it would be a good goal to maybe, by the next meeting, talk to her and see if she would be willing to come in? Is that all right with you?
Yeah, that sounds good, because our next meeting is in 2 weeks, I think.
Yes.
So I need to let her know. I think we can arrange that. I think she should be able to come. So
It's just like if she's willing to come or not, but you probably want to sit down and talk and get her opinion on that. So what is your main goal out of all of this?
I just want our relationship to be back the way it used to be. I don't really know what happened to make it change so quickly, but I just want it to be back the way it used to be.
As you mentioned earlier about the shopping or eating out once a month or a week, I think maybe just set aside a day once a week, whether it's on the weekend or a weeknight, and take her out for supper, or treat her to a dessert, just go buy her something. Just let her know that you're still, don't let her think that you don't care anymore.
Okay.
Maybe something like that.
Okay, so I need to probably just, we need to, one day a week, just have that day, like I said, that we could go shopping or go out to eat or so, just something simple to show her that I still care for her and that she needs to realize that this has had a huge impact on my life.
And I don't know how you feel about this, but would you go without your girlfriend maybe, and so she's getting that one-on-one time?
Yeah, I think that's more important because we need to help restore that father-daughter relationship. So I think it would be better off if it was just her and I that went, so that would be really good.
Yes.
I don't know, this is just so overwhelming and frustrating. I'm just, oh my gosh, I might just kill myself. I don't know what to do.
Do you remember that we talked about earlier in the meeting that I do have to report and inform because you have threatened harm?
Oh, I didn't mean it. It was just, I just said it. I didn't mean it.
So you have no plan? You've never thought it through, actually?
No, I haven't thought it through. I don't have anything written down. I'm just so stressed out. She's had such a huge impact on my life, and it's caused me to become so stressed out. I just overreacted. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it.
I know you didn't, but I do still have to let the proper
understand.
authorities know that you did say that. Also, I'm going to have to set you up with a therapist. Since I'm a social worker, you need to see a therapist. So after this meeting, I guess you can, we can figure that out and see when's best to do that. But
That's fine. I understand. I shouldn't have said it, but I understand.
so do you think our meeting has been helpful, and is there any questions?
No, I don't have any questions, but I know that I do need to go speak with my daughter and to have her see if she can come in with me next meeting. So I think it's been very helpful. I know that I need to work on helping to have that one-on-one time with my daughter, going on those shopping trips or going out to eat. That would be very helpful. So.
And you said that you used to help her with homework. Do you not do that anymore? Does she not let you?
Not really. Since she's doing so bad in school, I never know if she has homework or not. I ask her, but she never tells me the truth, so I don't know.
I guess can you be more like verbal with her, more like, and ask her more than once maybe. I know that might irritate her, but just try to.
I can try that and see how that works too. Yeah.
Yeah, and just to let her know that you're willing to help and be nice about. Try not to, raise your voice and things like that. Just be gentle with her.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Just push this.
Yes.